Hello everybody, from Asbo Piggy Gus here, Digger. Rolo is in the blue hidey. Let's see if I can get to him. Oh, there he is, there's a Rolo. And as you will see, we've changed the cage slightly. They're back on the tables. The other cage was really difficult to clean. I have a video coming up on it Sunday showing how difficult it was to clean. So we're back on the tables. The other reason is that these three in here also had a successful escape attempt the one day after Christmas. So they've never made any attempts to escape when it's been that slightly bit higher. So should also mention they didn't escape via the cage exit that you will have seen in our last video. No, that would have been too simple. No, what they'd done is they climbed on a tunnel into a hay rack and then jumped off the side, which obviously when it was one level wasn't too bad, but all three of these had done it. And I think what happened was Gus escaped, because Gus is the escape artist. Digger probably went, oh, he's gone, I'm going to follow him, and Rolo's gone, don't leave me on my own, and hence three of them escaped. And poor Rocky, mobility restrictive Rocky, was just like, where are you guys? So yeah, so Gus is craving attention, as you can see. He is chewing the bars. I also uploaded a I thought it was quite a good picture on my Instagram of him chewing the bars. It's a photo, not a video, so check over our Instagram for that picture. I've also uploaded one of Digger, which is a really nice one, and I'm trying to post every day for a set period of time. We'll see how long it lasts, but yeah, I like to take photos of these guys, so hopefully I'll have lots to share with you. Here we are, look at cute Gus. Hi Gus. Hi. You've got a poopy finger. That's not very nice, is it? No, I've cleaned you up as well and you've made a mess already. So these guys need their hay rack filled up again. I did this lovely green Scottish Timothy hay, so I'm going to go do that in a minute. But they will get some veggies in a minute first. So these guys are doing well, as you can see. That was then almost popcorn then, Rolo. But you may have noticed we've got a slight divide. As you may have seen on, I think 2 videos ago, may even be 3 now, Rocky went in for his eye surgery this time last week, Wednesday last week. Everything went well. He had stitches went in. He was kept 24 hours on his own in the old cage, just in a separated area so they could still see and smell each other, and everything went well. Rocky is very much a social piggy. He really does not like being on his own, so I introduced him back with the others and everything was going well. I had no issues with them being mean to him or being aggressive or trying to touch his wounds and that. That was until last night, Tuesday night, and unfortunately, certainly Digger was the one I caught doing it, but I've got my sneaky suspicions that it was also Rolo. These two are a bit of a double team at the moment. They were chewing on the wound and unfortunately did open it up slightly. There was no issue, no blood, no any kind of issues in that sense, so it was healing. But obviously this morning, well, last night I rang the emergency vets. They were pretty happy that because there was no blood, no pus, no nothing, that it would be fine to wait until morning to obviously keep checking on him every few hours. And he was fine overnight. So straight away this morning we were back in the vets and unfortunately he had a slight infection. So those who are a little bit more into the kind of psychology and sociology, I guess, or behavioural patterns of piggies might be able to tell me that maybe these two were chewing it because they knew it had an infection. I don't know. I mentioned this to the vet. I've had a long time to think about all this today and I wondered if that was possible. So I don't know. Let me know if you know that kind of thing or your thoughts on it. Do you think that maybe them chewing on it was them trying to help with the infection maybe? I don't know. But anyway, so last night I split them up. I did originally put Gus in with Rocky, just for some company for Rocky. Like I said, Rocky is very much a social pig. But even Gus was being quite mean to him last night. So again, maybe they were picking up on the infection, and because they're prey animals, they were obviously being mean towards him because he was an ill pig. I don't know. So these three were in this cage last night, and Rocky was on his own. And then this morning, Rocky went to the vets. They kept him in during the day. And during their surgery hours, what they've done is they've flushed it out, tidied it up, given him some more painkillers. He had a general anaesthetic because what they've done is, instead of the stitches that just weren't holding the wound together, especially after the damage done, they've added staples. It's very neat and tidy, I have to say. I really didn't think it was going to look as neat and tidy as it is. So I will warn you, I am going to show you that in about a minute. But I'll give you a big warning before I do that, just in case you're squeamish. But it's actually really neat and tidy. There's no blood, and it's not too gory. It's a little bit gory, but nothing too much. But yeah, so Rocky had that done today. He's had the staples put in. He's had the general anaesthetic, so he's a little drugged up today, bless him. He's a little tired and a bit out of it. But apart from that, he's doing well. He's eating, drinking and pooping normally. So he came home this afternoon. So yeah, but he is now, because the others did obviously not attack the wound, nibbled on the wound, I guess is the best word. I am going to keep him separate now for certainly the next 2 weeks that he's got the staples in. I probably will leave it another week or maybe 2. I'm basically just going to leave him on his own until the wound is fully healed. We'll wait and see how long that is. Maybe I was a little too hasty reintroducing him back to these guys after 24 hours. But like I said, I did that because Rocky is such a social piggy. I was worried about his kind of anxiety a little bit by being on his own. Ooh, bumpy. So yeah, maybe I learned a lesson there. Maybe next time someone has surgery, they really do need time on their own to heal, and although it's cruel leaving them on their own and separating them from their friends for a set period of time, maybe it's actually, you've got to be cruel to be kind. I don't know. If you guys have had surgery, let me know what you did and whether you introduced them. Maybe I've had a fluke in the sense that these guys were nibbling on it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But as you can see, he's perfectly happy. He's pretty drugged up, so his actual eye, will look a little bit, he'll look a little bit scared, basically. So I will just give you a warning now, because I'm zoomed in pretty close. You may see the wound. Like I said, it's not graphic or anything, but just a warning in case you are a little bit squeamish. But here we go. Here's little Rocky and his 2 staples. But as you can see, it's pretty neat. Isn't it, Rockstar? Yeah, so they've left a little gap just because he has got a slight infection in it. So he's got on some antibiotics to flush that out too. And they've left a little gap just so that if anything needs to drain out, it can. But yeah, he's doing well, aren't you, Rockstar? Hey, you're not going to show us your nice eye? But yeah, it's gone a bit bold just because that's where they were chewing it. Yeah, they made him go a bit bold and a bit pink, but yes, that was a rather nice thing to come home to at 9 o'clock last night when the vets were closed. So like I said, I rang the emergency vets and they were happy and whatnot. So the vets today were very lovely to him and very caring. So yeah, that's the update from us. Just a little heads up on our schedule. I'm going to be doing main videos on Sunday now, just because that's an easier day for me to make sure that my uploads are all sorted and that. So hopefully you guys don't mind that change in day rather than Wednesdays. But what I am going to do is I'm going to leave Wednesdays open as a second upload day. I might not do it every week. I'm aiming for every week. But basically Wednesdays are going to be more of an informal video like this, maybe a one take. Or a kind of short, maybe funny clips, maybe just some odd footage. I don't know, haven't quite worked it out yet, but certainly Wednesdays is going to be a more low-key video and the main video will be Sunday. But I'm really into creating videos at the moment, and I've got a really fun one on Sunday for you. All I will say is it has cage cleaning, yay, But it also has guinea pig commentary. So all these guys have little talking bits during it. So you'll have to wait and see what these guys were talking about during cage cleaning. But yes, that's coming up Sunday, so get excited. I had so much fun making that video and it was so fun trying something new. So hope you guys like it, and definitely give it a thumbs up and comment on it if you really like it, and I'll try and do more. So we will see you Sunday for an extra video, and we will be back Wednesday for another video. I have one ready for next Wednesday too. So bye from these guys. Bye from Monsieur Gus. Hi Gus. Hi Boss Pig. Hi. Bye. Bye from a very naughty digger who made a hole in Rocky's wound. But you're also cute, aren't you? Yeah, you're also cute. Gus. And a goodbye from Monsieur Rocky. Bye. Guys, stop eating the cable. And where's he gone? Oh, there he is. A goodbye from Rocky. Bye, guys. We will see you all again very soon. Bye.